Hello, I am Joshua P. Warren, and that is a real raw emerald on top of this wand, just as God made it. And I want to tell you the story of how this amazing wand came about and what it can do. It's kind of funny, really, because just recently my wife Lauren and I got this new part-time residence in Las Vegas. And so here we are driving around, learning the town, and Lauren was saying, you know, these street lights just last forever in this town. And she said kind of half jokingly, you should make a wand that makes the lights turn green. And after I chuckled for a minute, I thought, why not? Hey, how about an emerald? It's a green stone. I wonder if we could do a fun experiment like that. So some of the world's most beautiful emeralds come from my home state of North Carolina. So I contacted some of my friends back in the mountains of Western North Carolina who own a mine and operate all kinds of gem and mineral operations, and said, I'm looking for a nice batch of emeralds. And my friend said, oh, what an amazing coincidence. We just received this beautiful batch of emeralds, but there's not very many and we don't know when we'll be able to get in more. I said, I'll take it, send it to me. So I got this batch of raw emeralds and I started experimenting, building different types of wand designs, settling on this one. This wand, by the way, is designed with great care because it takes into consideration all of the most crucial aspects of wand design. Orgone theory, coil harmonics, it's got it all in this beautiful wooden handle with these metallic coils. I mean, this is a very elaborate thing to assemble something of that elegance. So anyway, we took our first prototype out. We started driving around town, waiting to see if the red lights would turn into green lights more quickly if I used the wand. And the whole first day we're driving around town, we can't even catch a red light. Now all the lights are literally green. We went all day long and all we had was green lights. We had to go out a second day, and then it took us almost an hour before we even got a red light. And so we started obviously thinking maybe something's happening here. And the more we played with this, the more we started to realize that we hardly ever even got anything but a green light, and when we did get a red light, it did not last as long for us. I can tell you that has been our experience. So at that point I thought, well, I wonder what else you can do, because it's almost like this wand has this ability to clear a path for you. And of course the color green is a color that we often associate with money. Here we are in Las Vegas, so you know me, I had to take this to the casino. So I sat in the parking lot of the casino. I meditated for a bit, thought about winning, clearing a path, clearing obstacles, all that same mentality that goes with typically using a wand. And then we went into the casino and almost immediately I hit a jackpot. This actually has continued to happen so much that just recently when I had some in-laws visiting in town, I was sort of showing off just how I could hit one thing after another after another. It was pretty funny actually. But aside from that, aside from clearing a red light or winning some money in the casino, I thought, I wonder if I could do something really unusual with this wand. And so I sat down and I really thought about achieving something that would be meaningful, not just in my life, but meaningful for many, many people. Something that I could discover, something that would have some kind of great research impact given the kind of work that I do. I meditated on something happening within the next 7 days, and 3 days later, on June 18th of 2018 is when I discovered the space-time anomaly just north of Las Vegas on the way to Area 51. And I became the first field investigator to detect such a measurement using the differential time rate meter. You've probably seen it in the news. The story made international headlines, covered by Newsweek, Inside Edition, ABC, CBS, Fox. I was getting calls from media in China and Russia, I mean, all over the place. And that's when I realized there is something extremely powerful about what this wand can do to bring abundance and to open and clear paths for just about anything that may be blocking you from achieving whatever you've wanted to achieve. I don't even know what the limits are yet of this. I've been learning a lot more about emeralds, and I find it interesting that emeralds are considered stimulants for the heart chakra by metaphysical practitioners. And they always say that when you have the emerald around, that it opens the heart and that it creates friendship and love and emotion and wonderful bonds with other people. And I guess it's not a surprise when you start thinking about, the Wizard of Oz and the Emerald City and all of the glamour associated with that. So obviously, I was pretty excited about making the first batch of these wands. And I quickly realized, this is a very time-consuming operation. And that's when I realized I'm only going to be able to make one batch of these. And especially considering how limited this emerald supply is. I mean, these are big, nice emeralds. And I love the fact that these are raw. These have not been shaped by the hands of man. I think that's what makes many of these so powerful, is that this is exactly how they've been shaped by being in the earth for eons. So the problem is, of course, when you have a wand like this, you can't just carry a wand around with you everywhere, right? It'd be nice to, but you'd look a little weird if you were always whipping out your wand. So I figured, I want to make one batch of these for people who really want to do the experiments that I do and go out there and try to attract more abundance and money and open pathways. But I'd like to also throw in a free bonus of some kind. Maybe something that's more portable, something that you can take with you and when you do go out into the world and you explore. And I thought, what could I do? And then it occurred to me, for months, I have been wanting to take one of the sigils, the paracymatic symbols that I created in my workshop using this new system called Paracymatics, where we take vibrations and pass them through water and get different patterns. Take one of the most popular sigils and turn it into some kind of a pendant. And I tell you what, the sigil that everybody talks about, the people have gotten tattooed on their bodies and stuff, is the money sigil. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if I had a batch of money sigil pendants made? And what I'm talking about here is one batch of stainless steel pendants that have the money sigil laser engraved on them. And I had to have these made in Europe, as a matter of fact, to live up to my standards of quality. It was actually a pretty big ordeal to get these created. And so the idea is I take this pendant, and sometimes I'll sit around and I'll point the wand at it and I'll charge the pendant up with my intention. And then, I'll put the wand back in its place of respect, and then I'll put the pendant on and I'll take this out wherever I'm going to go. If it's, if you have a specific reason, a specific purpose, you want to go to the casino or you want to go for a job interview or whatever, that's fine. Or you can just wear this thing every day. I'm going to include this as a free gift for you to accompany this wand. And it comes on a 39-inch hemp cord. So it's a pretty nice cord, and I mean, you can tell when you put this thing on, I mean, it falls very nicely. But you don't have to leave it on that cord. I mean, you could hook a chain to it, you could put a different type of string or, whatever you'd like. It's got a nice little sort of jump ring type of attachment on there. One guy even sent me this pic and said, look, I hit this $10,000 jackpot carrying the money sigil with me into a casino. And so basically, you're going to get a pretty cool little kit here. If you are one of the lucky people who actually is able to attain one of these emerald wands, then you will receive the wand this is a one-of-a-kind, handmade, unique product. Okay, no two are the same because there are no two emeralds alike in the whole wide world. You're going to get this wand made from this beautiful wooden handle with these metallic green coils, the authentic emerald on top. The only batch that I'm ever going to make of these, I promise you that. You're going to get this wand. You're going to get the laser engraved stainless steel money sigil pendant. And just to prove to you that all this is authentic and handmade right here in my workshop, I'm going to include the instructions that tell you more specifically how I like to use this wand. But it's also signed by me. So you can consider this a certificate of authenticity as well. So once again, you'll get the wand, you'll get the pendant, you'll get the instructions signed by me. This is not some stamp. I signed every single one of these in a nice little kit, and it will be shipped to you immediately, wherever you are in the world. So I'm excited about this, and I presume that you are as well. And I'm especially looking forward to getting your emails and getting your reports about what happens in your life when you use this kit, the Emerald Wand Kit. All the information, while this is available, is at joshuapwarren.com. That's joshuapwarren.com. So thank you for watching. Good luck getting one of these. And as always, may the force be with you.